Right, 12 goals in 7 games now for Haaland, the first Manchester City player to score in both his Premier League debut and his Champions League debut. Tim, I mean, I'll ask you the question. Your opposition manager, your opposition coach, what are you doing?
The only thing I think once you start worrying about Haaland when he's already got the ball, I think it's too late. Because invariably, most of the time, it's in the 6-yard box and he's had a one-touch finish into the back of your net. You don't want to get involved in the build-up. And I say that in a positive way for Pep. You know, you saw him in the Charity Shield. You see him talking to him, saying, get up the field, occupy the 2 centre-halves. He pins teams back. He pins them back so all the number 10s can come in them little pockets, what they have. They're all good in tight areas. And he wants to get the width for the goal. Like you two boys would know about, that's where you score your goals. But he's got a knack. It's not luck. He's got a knack of finish and the anticipation of getting in the right place at the right time. He is a phenomenon. No one ever questioned whether he can make it in the Premier League. We see a lot of foreign players come into the Premier League and we say, well, let's see how he does in the Premier League because it's the most competitive, best league in the world. No one even questioned him because of his physicality. I mean, he's 6'6". He's quick. He's strong. And not only that, his mentality is second to none. I remember playing golf with Alfie in Spain, his dad, about 5 years ago, and he said, "You've seen my boy play." And Dad's, you know what it's like,
yeah.
Gabs, they can be biased, dads, sometimes, I've seen a lot of it when I'm bringing young players through. And he said, the boy's got everything. And I was like, oh, yeah. I hadn't heard of him at the time, a little bit embarrassed, because he said everyone's chasing him all over the world. But he knows exactly how he's going to develop him. He knows where he's going to go. And when the time's right, he will go to the best. And I think he's found the best. I think he's found the best manager for himself. Yeah. He said to me he's quick. He said he's strong. Everything he told me he's got. And one thing which was huge what he told me he said he had the mentality to always want to get better. And I think he's shown that. He's got his dad wasn't the most gifted player, but one thing his dad had, which he's obviously give to the boy, is a mentality and a drive and a determination to get better and to win. And I think he's carrying that. And for me, that is the best attribute to have. I mean, take ability all day, but take determination and drive. And if you can marry the two up, you've got a serious player, and that's exactly what Man City have on their hands.
I said to Gab, and I'm deadly serious, looking at him since the start of the season, I think he can get between 20 and 25 inside the 6-yard box. Yeah. Which
I would say this, Ali. I mean, you boys will back this up for sure. Every striker around the world is envious of him. When he gets that move, I mean, we know Harry Kane wanted to go to Man City. It didn't materialise and he's got on with his job, right? And if it's the second best Tottenham, it ain't a bad one at the moment because they're doing very, very well. But everyone in the world of football who's a striker, wants to play for Man City. With the chances what they create, you got players like De Bruyne, Bernardo,
even
Foden.
the goal against Aston Villa.
Yeah, that
Constance marking him and Constance thinking, the keeper will come and catch this. Yeah. It's that good of a cross.
Whips over his head.
Over the keeper's head.
I looked at Martinez's position there, Gab. I was thinking, you got it covered here. You got it covered unless it's Kevin De Bruyne on the ball. I mean, he just whipped it up and over his head, and it looked like an easy finish. It's not easy. No. He makes everything look
He's off the ground. He's actually off the ground, both feet, when he's volleying in with his left
foot.
He's
calm, Ali, isn't he? I mean, he's like ice in front of goal.
Brilliant.
He's incredible. So, now I'm going to enjoy watching him. He will be top scorer this year if he keeps himself fit. And his specialist subject is Champions League football. Yeah. We saw it last night. He's got 25 goals.
Incredible.
25 goals in the Champions League. And he weren't playing for the best team in the Champions League. He was playing for Dortmund in large periods of that time. So incredible. And I think Man City have obviously got a diamond there.
Well, we've been asking this question. Well, last night it was asked, and we've asked each other this morning. We've gone for different players. You're only getting offered. You can only pick one. You're getting offered 2, Haaland or Mbappe.
It's a lovely problem to have.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, I'm going to have the big man. Yeah, I'm going to have the big man. I think Mbappe's more pleasing on the eye. I think the young kids would like watching him. He's got the tricks. He gets you off the edge of your seat. I always say that someone who's just going to the game who's not sophisticated enough to know the game too much, you're going to get excited by Mbappe, like you are with Cristiano Ronaldo, like you are with Lionel Messi. But with Haaland, someone who doesn't know, that same person think, well, he's doing nothing. And then when they look at the papers the next day, he's got a match ball under his arm.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.